Okay, once again, we've had 3 questions submitted to osmvision.wetransfer.com. So you can do the same if you would like to have your 3 questions answered. Film yourself. You can use your mobile. Film yourself as clearly as possible in good lighting, good quality, and then submit to osmvisionwetransfer.com. So let's hear what 3 questions we have today.
Rahubat Hita. I'm sending peace, love, and light to all Wunawapians, Wu-Sabat, and indigenous brothers and sisters. My first question for you brothers is there a prescribed way that the master teacher, Partner Babi Anoon, left for us directly to meditate in order to raise our vibrations, meaning like step by step, exactly what we need to do? Is there any pre-preparation? Is there any, specific guidelines? Follow these steps, and this is how you open these doors of these chambers in order to raise your vibration.
Okay, so the first question is that are there any specific steps that the master teacher left for us in terms of how we go about meditation? Throughout the many scrolls, the master teacher does teach you and gives us guidelines. In fact, if you listen to the visualization recording, which you can find on YouTube, in fact, I think, we've got one that we can share. He walks you through the process during that recording of visualization, how you go from, the beginning to what you should carry on doing when you're meditating. However, you have to also remember that there are orders within the culture, and certain things that are taught to you when you are part of these orders. Because when it comes to spiritual matters, although the master still shares much information publicly, he's also looking for those who are serious and want to, take it seriously and further. It's not just him, it was done in all ancient times, in all schools. So this is where Sufism, for example, comes in when you're dealing with, say, Islam, or in Christianity, that would be the order of the Essenes, where you had those that were actually really about their spiritual practices, like John the Baptist, Yeshua, that they belonged to this brotherhood. And in ancient times in Egypt, you had to be initiated and to go through certain rituals to be a part of, these orders, that you were taught the higher mysteries, the science of alchemy, the science of levitation, the science of teleportation, many sciences that the lay person wouldn't get taught. This is where most of your characters in the biblical sense all went to Egypt to be taught and initiated into these orders. Like here, the master teacher also enacted many of these rituals and teachings through the ancient mystical order of Melchizedek. Amon was one of those orders where he started to teach us things of that nature. That eventually then became or metamorphosized into what we're calling the ancient Egyptian order. And in the Amon, we were known as the sons of the green light. And he was teaching us that information of these higher mysteries and how to do these things through those orders. So what I'm saying is that he gives that information, but it's not about everyone staying outside and just doing their own thing. Because when it comes to those types of spiritual matters, you have to be very careful, because you can dabble in things that will affect you. You can leave your body and not be able to come back. You can leave your vessel and somebody else takes over and walks in. There are entities on different realms that can affect you. So yes, in terms of how to do things properly, you need to come inside and be a part of the orders so that you will receive proper and wholesome instructions and you will not be lost or do the wrong thing. So have a look at the just type Dr. Malachi Z. York visualization and you should find that on YouTube. But yes, there is information, but not all of it is publicly available. You have to be worthy and on the inside, all right? Let's keep it moving.
My second question, in the days and times that's coming, is it still important for us as Wu-Sabat or Wu-Nuwapian to become autochthonous or sovereign and changing our status in the physical world, being that the world is about to be made anew and we need to be raising our vibration? Is that still something that holds importance in these times, or in the time that we have left? And
Okay, so the second question is about in the days and times that we're in and the things that are coming in, should we still maintain or go for our sovereign status? The thing is that, again, with this question, the master teacher he led the way in terms of when he was putting out books like Let's Set the Record Straight, and he was talking about, when we were referred to as the United Nuwabians of Moors, he was breaking down the Moorish science and the Moors, and this got into quite a bit of tribalism and, the different tribes in terms of the different ancient Native American tribes, etc., etc. So the thing is, you're already sovereign. You're not trying to go to someone else to be recognized as being sovereign, because by doing that, you're actually losing your divinity and you're not sovereign, because if someone else has to make you sovereign, then obviously they're going to be over you. So we got to a point where we have to realize that being a part of the Nubian nation, being a part of the Nuwapian nation in itself is already showing that you're indigenous and that you're sovereign. It's not about getting a piece of paper that somebody's telling you you're sovereign. And the answer to your question really is, it kind of ties into what I said previously, that it's about uniting, love and unity. And that's what Wu-Sabat is about. Wu-Sabat is about coming together and working together in communities so that you can build and work together to spread Wu-Sabat, to spread love and unity, to spread uplifting humanity. And that comes with a culture, comes with you having everything you need to be sovereign and to be able to, practice your culture. So yes, the answer is to really not try to go and file anything to be sovereign or to follow people that are really just motivated by money and, they don't really know what they're doing or really understand the whole sovereignty aspect, because we already sovereign. All right. So let's say what the next question is.
the last question is, how does one join or become a member directly of Wu-Sabat and Wu-Nuwapian community, and not only become a member but also become an active hand inside the community? And also, how, if these orders are still open, how is it possible for us for those who are seeking to get initiated into the orders?
Okay.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Hatat. Yeah, so the final question is, how does one become a full member of a community, and if they can still join the orders. It's funny, my answer kind of led to this question. It seemed like I anticipated it, but that's Wu-Sabat for you. Anyway, this is, I think we need to make this very clear. It depends where you are, right? And the first thing you should do is see if there is a local community in your vicinity. So to find that out, you can go on our website, the UnitedSabiansWorldwide.com, go to the Contact Us section and see if there is a temple, a store, or a location like in closer proximity to you. So that's the first thing, is really not to be like trying to be on your own. It's about coming on the inside, working with people that are already doing what you would like to do. And you get to know the family, you get to know people, and you become familiar. That's what the word family means. You familiarize yourself with the people, you attend the events, and then, in fact, let me clarify something, because sometimes people don't realize that when we say Wu-Sabat, Wu-Sabat is our culture. And then when we say Musbatu, that is those that are living or practicing the culture of Wu-Sabat. And then obviously names like Nubian became, or Nuapian became Nubian, and whether it's a Nuabian with a B or Nuapian with a P, we're all one people. And you don't need to be initiated into Wu-Sabat, because Wu-Sabat is the culture. What you have to do is just live it. And you live it by knowing what to do by way of the information and instructions that the master teacher has given us by way of our way, known as Partaruk. The way teaches you how to live in Wu-Sabat. There are other scriptures that are part of our culture, the 33 Commandments, the Psalms of Yanun, the Proverbs of Yanun, many scrolls that cover just everything we need to do within our culture, the master's secrets, the actual facts. And so the first thing to do is really study, get close, get involved, join a community. And when you are known, you will be introduced to the orders or what else is within the culture that is available to you. Such as you were saying, if you want to be a part of the brotherhood, which is designed to groom brothers and make good men better men, take good men and make them better. And it's the same with the sisterhood. Take good people, good women, and make them even better by way of the order. And there are other orders. There's a young student association, which takes young students, people that are our future, that are getting groomed and know how to teach and to learn and, to administer Wu-Sabat. And that's just a few. We have the Elders Association. We have the Nobles, or the Shrine. So there are many organizations within our organization, or many orders within our culture that you should be aspiring to be a part of. And that's where you will be instructed and you will learn and know what to do. So if you would like to do that, go to the nearest. If you don't have a community near you, then we are still available online where you can join us and start to participate. You can start to help. You can start, and that help can come in many forms. It can be help with the legal efforts, help with the stores, help with teaching, help with, just any building, businesses, stores, propagation. There are many things you can do to be a part of the worldwide community until such time that there is a community near you. But to survive, the things that are coming, it is about working together and coming together in communities and transcending people, places and things, and realizing that this is a journey. And The journey doesn't stop when your physical skin suit is no longer capable of doing what it's doing for you now. So yes, I hope that answered your questions. And once again, we would like to thank everyone who has sent in their questions. It's fantastic to hear that Wu-Sabat is reaching the world in different parts. Like, you know, we had people from basically every corner sending in questions and tuning in. And remember that you can continue asking questions on our Telegram group, which is in the chat, in the comment section. So join that. That's the best way to stay up to date and to get your questions answered anytime, really. Anytime you think of a question, just go in the Telegram group and ask the question. And if it has already been answered, then you already have your answer anyway. So remember, film yourself with your phone or a nice camera and ask 3 questions and then upload your video to osmvision.wetransfer.com. All right, until the next time, Wadu.